The Desert Water Agency's General Manager Mark Krause is retiring next week. Ashley Metzger is here to tell us about what's next for the Water Agency and also to talk about Mark's lengthy career with you guys and the impact he's had on the Water Agency in the Valley.
Oh, that's right. You know, we're here to celebrate his career. It is such a big transition for the agency. He was the 6th general manager. So, you know, not very many people had held that position, and he was the GM for, you know, the past 8 years, had a huge impact. And, you know, we really want to make sure he's got a long, fun, healthy retirement ahead of him. You know, really happy to know that he's going to have more time with his beautiful wife, Kimberly, and the family that they've built together. It's so clear for anyone that's worked with him that they absolutely mean the world to him. And, you know, Mark grew up right here in Southern California. He would spend his school breaks and summers up on his family's farm in North Dakota. And, you know, he went to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo and ended up getting a job in Riverside at an engineering firm. And at that firm, he started inspecting and designing Desert Water Agency facilities.
Wow.
So he started...
So that was his introduction to the Desert Water Agency, was actually designing facilities.
Yes, and he did that for about 4 years, and then he actually joined, 29 years ago, joined the DWA team as the operations engineer. And
worked his way up to GM and served in that position for eight years.
Yes, and I mean, he built out that engineering department, and Desert Water Agency, it didn't look the same, you know, before he got there. He came and he had the agency start designing its own pipelines, its own wells, its own booster stations. And not only did he transform that department, but he really brought DWA into the digital era. You know,
a lot of modernization took place under his, you know, his work in the engineering department. Then over the last 8 years, a lot of challenges in the last 8 years for water agencies, and he's guided the organization. But now you have a new GM stepping in who also has great familiarity with your organization.
Oh, yes. 28 years. So you can tell that Desert Water Agency, they keep their people for a long time.
Tell us about the new GM.
Steve Johnson's great. He's the current assistant general manager. You know, I've worked with Steve for a very long time. He's done some pretty incredible projects for the agency. You know, land agreements, power purchase agreements, all things to put the agency in a stronger position going forward.
Well, congratulations to him, and congratulations to Mark on his retirement.
Yes, yeah, I'll share those kind words with them. I mean, if anyone out there has ever worked with Mark, I think it would be great to give him a call and just let him know that you wish him well. He has really put so many plans in place so that the next generation is really in a good place with water. And the agency's in a good place with his leadership.
Well, that's and that's so helpful for the community. Well, Ashley, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, you can find out more information, DWA.org, 760-323-4971. Call and wish Mark a great retirement. All right, we'll be right back. You're watching News Channel